Now, going over to the Culture Pride podcast, the NFL might find a player for simply wearing a MAGA hat, but they allowed other political statements and swag, including BLM. Now, this is brought to us thanks to and wokeness on the good old X Twitter, in which he says, quote, and he's actually quoting the NFL, saying, quote, the NFL forbids all Click that subscribe button. I have that theory. When I first started the show, barely any subscribers, maybe minus my parents, but I spoke terribly, mostly monotone, really faster, yes, faster than I do today. And truth be told, I stumbled over my words worse than Joe Biden trying to climb upstairs. It was that bad. But as I slowly but surely gain more subscribers, I become slightly more articulate. Granted, the bar is quite low, understandable, but slowly but surely I'd be a little bit of improvement. And I think that's because I got more and more subscribers. Though one or two did unsubscribe last week, perhaps that's why I'm speaking faux pas right now. However, if you click that button, I'd greatly appreciate it and fuel that theory that someday I'll make it through an entire episode perfectly articulately. So go ahead and tell your friends and shoot, tell your enemies. I mean, shoot, they might find the content so great they become your friends, or they might find the content so annoying and undigestible that they just become further enemies. In which case, well, at least you poke the bear and something interesting might happen. So, I will not be held accountable for what comes next. But in all seriousness, click that button, tell your friends, because I greatly appreciate it. Now, he actually has some screenshots here for Ed Wokeness. And then one of the first shots is the Patriots, in which they had cleats that say their names, and cleats were black and white. That was then they have the Ravens. Wow, that's pretty brazen. That it's not just a random banner; it is a Ravens branded single banner. So it's, I don't know what you call the banners that go over the fence, but the Ravens logo is on the same piece of banner material that also says Black Lives Matter. You also have the Washington football. The hell are they? Oh yeah, the Redskins, and they're all kneeling. Though obviously not during the national anthem or anything. Oh no, they were protesting the national anthem. I forgot. Then you have the LA Chargers as well. And now the New York Post actually says, quote, NFL is weighing a potential fine for Nick Bosa's MAGA hat moment at NBC. Oh dear God, he wore a MAGA hat. But all their political statements were okay. Yeah, as youth might say, the NFL is not, in fact, based, and I think less and less people are actually tuning into the sports balls teams these days. Now, it didn't go as far as I thought it would, believe it or not. It only got about 120, was it? Oh, it's got another 192,000 views and 6.9 thousand likes. Now, one of the first comments comes from Paul Zupa, says, quote, they're just shoving the hypocrisy in our faces, getting 53 likes, which, yep. Never forget, they also will allow you to advertise pretty much anything pharmaceutical or alcohol or anything like that, but they wouldn't allow Daniel Defense, which is one of the best AR-15 manufacturers on the planet, headquartered in good old Georgia. Well, they wouldn't let Daniel Defense run a commercial. And the commercial did not actually showcase the product. It was quite simply just a loving family and talk about, responsibilities of defending your home. And yet, yes, they didn't show an AR-15. They showed the Daniel Defense logo, but the NFL turned that down. So they'll let you have commercials around alcohol and pharmaceuticals, but not defending yourself with a God-given right. Yeah, that kind of shows you the priorities, or lack thereof. Now, I'm a little disappointed. Planet of Memes did not, in fact, respond in meme form. I have to say this alleged Planet of Memes says, quote, I quit watching the NFL after all the BLM propaganda, getting 77 likes. Washington Ghost says, I don't understand why people still watch the NFL, getting 77 likes. Yeah, with all the commercials these days, I can't fathom actually watching a sports balls game, unless it was a customer event where you're there to actually wine and dine and get to know people. I can't imagine the time commitment alone to sit and watch the TV for that long. Nevertheless, General TM says the NFL is a garbage organization and a bunch of hypocrites, getting 36 likes. What's up with this? This person's name is Fight with Memes, but they in fact did not use a meme. A little disappointed. This alleged fighter with memes says the NFL is fake anyway, like pro wrestling, getting 18 likes. Cheryl Smith says, quote, I guarantee if one of the NFL players had won that hat and said, Harris Walls, it would have even considered a penalty, getting 28 likes, which, yeah, probably. David Brown says that NFL is a joke. Not only do I not watch it anymore, I can't stand it anymore, getting 27 likes. If anything, I always like the college ball better because there's a lot more upsets too, kept it a little more interesting. Isaac A3 says there's nothing surprising about this. It's classic woke NFL move, getting 19 likes. Which, yeah, I think it was a couple months, was it 2 or 3 years ago, where they actually had commercials bombastically saying that the NFL was gay. Or it is interesting how culture has changed. It's changed especially in the United States, where in the 90s has much more pejorative, like slang, like basically the same equivalation of saying someone is stupid. And nowadays it's very much pro good thing for a lot of people in San Francisco. And again, on average, I'd say in the United States most people are tolerant of that as well. And yet the NFL leaned right into it, which I think turned off some prospective clients or prospective viewers. David Sullivan, interesting. he has the pronouns probably prosecute Fauci. Says, quote, I guess I'll stick with my, well, he says, I guess I'll stick with my love of college football. And then it's a picture of Mark Cuban with some extra makeup on, saying Trump's afraid of smart, intelligent women like me. Getting 10 likes. A fake quote, but Mark Cuban did, for some reason, say that Trump had no intelligent women around him ever in his life, which is a disgusting way of not just insulting Trump's wife and daughters and extended family members, but also everyone Trump has worked with for decades. Not sure how many, I don't know, maybe Kamala's just giving Mark Cuban a lot of money or something, I don't know. I did get 10 likes. See here. Burt Macklin, not the real one from the I was about to say the cartoon and the TV show, says, quote, they should have given him an award, IMO, getting 8 likes. Let's see here. Any contrarian statements? Outside, hashtag the NFL said, this you? Yeah, glad I stopped watching you when you idiots went woke, getting 4 likes. The Endless Capital says, really bad look for the NFL if they try to penalize him, getting 9 likes. So not really any contrarian statements here. And that being said, I'm sure there's some people that want this individual punished. And we'll see at the end of the day how many people, if they really give him a fine or slap on the wrist. And I really do wonder how many people have tuned out of the NFL past couple years. Not just because of politics, but there's so many commercials. It's just, to me, unbearable how much crap you have to watch before you actually get to the substance of the sports ball game. But, oh yeah, here we go. What was this? So, Filthy Habit says, I don't know if you knew this, but, and it's the NFL logo in Pride, which, again, they change it, I believe, every June. It says the NFL is gay, game 1 like, which, yeah, they had the whole Pride thing. And again, that might boost their sales short term, especially certain demographics in the United States. Overall, though, I think people just want to watch the sports balls thing and not think about anything. But that's just me. Let me know, do you think this individual will actually be fined, or do you think at the end of the day they'll just kind of sweep it under the rug, or just hopefully move on, or hope people move on and not, sense anything? Let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.